Hey guys, Janelle again. Since I have a little time here before I start dinner, thought I'd come to you with another short video. This is for you folks that are following my lock journey. Of course, it's for anybody else too, but in particular, it's for those that are following my lock journey. Just wanted to update you a little bit about what's going on with my hair. I have, since the last time I made a video about my locks, I have passed my 20-month anniversary. That was on September 4th of this year. Yay! Yay! 20 months into the journey now, 4 months shy of 2 years. And it's still a blast, still loving my hair. And let me turn around a little bit so you can see the back of it. Look at all this length. Isn't this great? I love it. I can pull it back into a pony now. Not a real long pony. Let me show you. See? Have a little bit of a ponytail thing going on there now. Okay, you can see I've got the top kind of pulled up here. You know, I'm really enjoying this. You can also see, maybe not as much as other times, but you can see, of course, the silver and the gray. Yeah, it's coming in. For those of you that are starting to go a little gray, you know, do you, if you color it, great, have at it. Just make sure that, you know, you're, going to a professional so that you can get the best care for your hair. Coloring is a chemical process. It can be damaging, even, with loose hair, permed hair, or loose natural hair. It can be damaging. It can be even more damaging if you have locks, because, of course, with the hair being intertwined and matted upon itself, it can be even a little more difficult rinsing those chemicals out. And hopefully you realize that whoever is coloring your hair needs to understand the nature of locks, because they need to be very careful of getting out all of the chemical. Otherwise, it will continue to process within the lock itself and eventually erode and damage and possibly even cause you to lose your precious locks. So I personally have made the choice not to color my hair. When I decided to stop using, as we refer to it, the creamy crack, when I decided to stop relaxing my hair and I decided to go natural, and I had been natural before, but I went back to the relaxer. And when I decided this last time to stop the relaxer, I decided for myself at that point that I would not have any type of chemicals put in my hair, color, rinses, a texturizer, anything like that. And of course, if you're going to lock your hair, texturizer kind of interferes with the locking process. But that was a personal choice, and I by no means am preaching to those of you that wear locks or have natural hair. I'm not preaching to you that you shouldn't color your hair if that is your choice. I'm just saying, particularly those of you that wear locks, make sure you're going to someone that's very competent and is aware of some of the special needs associated with your locked hair. And if you're choosing to have this particular chemical process done, make sure that person really knows what they're doing, so you will get the care that you need to maintain healthy locks. Anyway, like I said, you can see the strands, they are coming in really well now. Doesn't bother me. I'm still really enjoying the journey. And yes, you look at this. I've got a lock here that I combined. It's got two tails on it, but this lock and the other lock over here that sit right by my ear, where the pieces of the ear stems of my glasses go, I elected to combine those locks because of the abrasion from taking the glasses on and off all the time. The original locks were starting to get a little thin, and I did have concerns that eventually they would in fact break off. So I combined those locks. I also have a couple of other ones that are dragons. This here, and let's see, I've got another one here someplace right here. You can see that. I don't know, maybe get this out of the way. There you go, right there. But I've got two of them right in the same place on this part of my back hairline. And again, for whatever reason, I mean, of course, I didn't have the problem with abrasion from my glasses for those particular locks, but they seemed to be getting a little thinner, and I started having concerns about them perhaps becoming a little too heavy and over time eventually breaking off, so I combined those. And I know there are those out there that say, well, if you're going to combine, you shouldn't combine them that way, you shouldn't have two tails, but again, doesn't really bother me that I've got several locks that are quote-unquote two-headed. As long as they are clean and healthy and well-maintained, it's not going to bother me. You know, aside from the spiritual aspect, because, you know, if you followed my lock blog from the beginning, and if you have followed my lock videos from the beginning, there is very much a spiritual component of my locks for me. And again, this is for me. I know everybody doesn't view it that way, but I do have you know, some spiritual things going on with in association with my locks. You know, but combining locks that way doesn't bother me. You know, I had one girl that twisted that redid my hair and maintained it for me for, you know, a couple times. She was like, well, you really shouldn't. I could have combined those for you, but you would have still just had one strand. You know, it was an on-the-spot decision. You know, I got up one morning and I was examining those locks and decided that they really needed to be combined because I you know, felt that they were getting a little too thin and they would need the extra strength. So basically I just took the closest one to it and I twisted. And then each time I washed my hair after that, for the next several hair washings, you know, I would lightly palm roll until the hair started catching and they melded together. So that's what I did. Anyway, I did a light palm roll on my hair last night after I washed it. I am now at the point where I guess you would say I'm semi-free-forming. I am not palm rolling my hair on a regular basis. I will, you know, I look at the hair, and if I think it's looking a little too much at the root, or you know, the new growth has gotten a little too long and the hair is starting to mat excessively, I'll palm roll. I'll groom them. And right now that's ending up being maybe every 2 to 3 months, and I'm fine with that. You can see some of the part definition here right now because, as I said last night, I did a quick palm roll and clipped and set under my dryer for a little bit. But again, it doesn't bother me to have fuzzy roots. In fact, I love seeing the fullness at the scalp, and because I like seeing that fullness, I don't palm roll my locks very tightly. I don't like to see a lot of scalp. I'm enjoying the length. It's at a length now where I can do some things with it. I've done basket weave up in the top a little bit, and I've done victory rolls, and I've done French braids with my hair, and I'm just really enjoying it. So anyway, I just thought this would be a nice little update for you folks that are following me, and I hope you enjoy it. Those of you that are thinking about locking, I hope you'll go back and view some of my older videos about my progress and my journey. And also I'll put a link over in the oops, wrong side, description area over here, so that you can get to my lock blog and you know, just do some reading, do some research, you know, and really take some time to think about if this would be something that's right for you. And I don't know if I'll do another update until I reach the 2-year point, which will be in January. So anyway, Thanks for hanging with me. I know I haven't done one for a while, but I appreciate those of you that have hung in there with me, and I appreciate the interest and the questions and the comments. And you all be blessed. Have a great Sunday afternoon, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.